Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your boy Abdul Muhsin, also known as the American in Dubai. And again, I have another one for you for the podcast series. This is episode 2. And today I got with me, what's you guys' names and what do you do and where are you from?
I'm trained with Gaff. That's what you guys need to know me as. Trained with Gaff from UK. Moved over to Dubai a year ago, and I'm an online coach, fitness trainer, online coach.
Amazing. Welcome.
Salam guys, my name is Raib. I am in the tech space. I also do a few online courses on coding and freelancing. And I'm from London, came here, literally, I'm the newest one here, like a few months ago.
Yeah, amazing. All right, guys. So that's my introduction. Now you guys go ahead and do your natural thing, and then we'll go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, clients, Dubai, and business. Why here and why, like, what's your? I guess the better question to ask is if you had an ideal client in the UAE or in the Middle East compared to your ideal client in the UK, like what's the difference and why, and which one would you choose?
That's a tough one, bro.
That is a tough question.
I'm straight on the right one. Okay, it wouldn't be an ideal client. It would be a client that actually wants my help in terms of making sure that they look after their health. I think that's the more biggest thing right now, because the way we're going, I mean, if you're 25, every 25-year-old feels like they're 65. Do you get it? Because bones are cracking, backs hurting, ankle pain, stomach pains, everything. Body's falling apart. And we ain't meant to be like that. We're still young. Everyone's meant to be masculine. Abdul Mohsin looking like thinking, yo, you know what? I was feeling like that in the morning. I got out of bed, it was a struggle. But yeah, that's literally what it is. It's those that want to actually take action and make a change with themselves. Like, enough's enough. This is one thing that I hear. I ask a lot of them, like, why do you want to change right now? What caused you to fill out the application form and have a call with myself? And it's always enough's enough. Like, why are you letting yourself get to that point where you feel like, you know what, I'm at rock bottom? Why don't you sort it out? Why don't you sort out the problem before you've hit rock bottom? Do you get it? Yourself, course creating. Why are you getting yourself into that position where you feel, you know what, I need to get out of this. I need a new life. I need a change.
I have a genuine question though. So from the point of view of someone who, because you said someone who wants your help, I think it's about someone who needs it.
Yeah.
Now, for the person who needs it and that individual out there who knows they need that help, like, what is the first step? Because it's not something which is easy. Like, I've myself tried to go ahead and attempt to start like working out or eating healthy, and it's like, bro, on a Tuesday I may be having like something good, and then on Wednesday I'm like, yo, I'm giving up. Like, what is it, and how can someone genuinely take the first steps? Because the hardest thing is the first steps, and then remaining on it. Like, say for example, they have these 21-day catastrophic things or whatever, right? How can someone get past the first week? Like, how would you help me get past the first week?
It's mostly just the accountability, right? And having somebody in your corner giving you that support. When you're alone, you've got nobody telling you, listen, no Chipotle on the weekend, or no, I don't know, what do you normally have?
No Roxy Cinema.
Yeah, no Roxy Cinemas and no popcorns and no burgers, right? No cheesecake factory. No cheesecake factory on Tuesday, right? It's there, having that support. Like, listen, okay, if you want to have a treat, enjoy yourself, right? But in moderation is one thing as well, right? But having that continuous support all the way throughout. Okay, starting is always going to be the hardest, right? First, not even the hardest. Filling out the application form and accepting that, you know what, I need help is a bigger sense of like achievement as well, because a lot of people, this is current going through that phase of, you know what, I'm thinking about it, and they don't ever do anything about it.
Yeah, but can someone apply for anonymous? You know, imagine if someone doesn't want to like, you know, put their name or something, they're embarrassed, because I think what a block is that and the embarrassment. You know, maybe someone may have been following you, or maybe someone knows you and they don't want to put their name on there, like, and then you see it be like, oh yeah, I knew that big joker should have been came. You know, there's an embarrassment, you know. So like, what about that?
I don't know. Anonymously is going to be a bit of a difficult one, because then again, I have to speak to them.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. It's a personal training. But then again, bro, client confidentiality, right?
True.
I'm not going to go there and blast your picture all over social media and be like, look at this guy, he's joined my program. No. When you've got a six-pack and you've got abs and you actually look better than me, that's when I'll be like, listen, this is what he did.
This is the result.
This is the results.
Yeah.
This is what you can achieve.
Yeah.
This is how you can change. You just have to literally take action and do what he did. Take that first step. Get that support structure in place so that way you know what to do. And the reason why most people fail is not just because of like motivation, is because they don't have that structure and routine and they're unsure what to do. You go to the gym, you'll start working out. You'll go for your diet plan. You'll think, you know what? Let's be honest. You'll go through social media. There'll be so many different, try doing this. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat oats. Hard. Don't eat lettuce. Don't eat salad. Don't have chicken.
Specifically,
you get it? But then it's about dissecting all of that information into one, so you know exactly what to have.
100%.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to make that point
before you ended
up.
Relating to that point, how about if someone, I mean, I'm talking from a personal point of view, someone's injured and they're demotivated, got surgery, shoulder surgery, or bad back, or they just ankle injury, knee injury, something like that. How would you get them to a point where they're like, okay, this is more of a confidence thing, but these are the exercises you need to know. So, for example, what's your favorite exercises for shoulder?
For shoulder exercise, it's probably, let's say, lateral raises.
Okay.
Yeah, which is
if
getting the dumbbell to the side, basically. There's different ways. There's alternative. Again, you don't need to do it. You can do it as a machine alternative. You can do it on a cable. You can do it with dumbbells, right? You can also do it with like resistant bands as well, right? If you've got an injury, if you've got an actual injury itself now, it's about being smart. You don't want to go train and injure yourself even more. So again, it's about then taking a week off or 2 weeks out till your shoulder recovers, so that way you can train for longer in the long run, right? This is where I'll say this from like speaking from experience. For me, if I'm injured, it's not the best thing, but sometimes I'll still end up going because it's like, you know what, I want to train. This is the only thing I know. I can't sit at home doing nothing, right? I have to like do something. I have to keep myself moving.
That's something that comes into your mind is that the fact that your mental stability is there, that I can't sit in the house and do nothing. Some people actually, brother, can sit in the house and do nothing and be completely fine, because we can get it twisted. You guys both know that being big and thick is a trend right now. If we know, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Being big is actually a trend right now. So we have to address those people too.
It's a trend, but right, genuinely, right? Sorry, I want to say this. Do you enjoy the way that you genuinely look? I'm not saying you. But like them, those big. That are big and trend and like chunky and like want to like show themselves.
I think what he means is big, as in like not even like for example, a lot of girls, they like dad bods. That's what they say. Oh, it's okay, like, you know.
Yeah, a lot of females say like they like dad bods.
Shredded or whatnot. They like to just like settle, be like no. Okay,
or even you see those guys. You know that one guy who's doing the belly thing like this. Look at this. Weird, he's making a living from looking like this, you know. And also we have to look at mainstream agendas, you know. Class as well. Mainstream media. Look, I mean, you guys know where I come from. Like fast food and unhealthy eating and preservatives in our food and things like that. Grits is my thing. Hey, I'm from Virginia, you know, considered the South. But the eating habits in America is extremely unhealthy, and it's a normal thing. Like a lot of products, like our bread, bro, they don't even sell it in Europe, you know. So we have to get over that, like you said, mental, what we're eating, the confidence and things like that. Which I was going to ask you another question is like, how is your structure when someone's a new client and they don't have a history of working out and they want to get involved? Like, are you harsh on them in the beginning, or do you teach with rahma, like the teachings of Islam, and what is your method so people know?
For me, what I've tried doing and what I've made my service in a way is that even if you're a complete newbie and a complete beginner, you won't feel lost or confused when you hit the gym, when you go to the gym itself. So I've literally structured everything out on an app. You're literally just following it through. It's literally foolproof, right? You'll get the support from myself. One thing that I'll be big on and I'll tell all of my clients is communication and honesty, because I can't see what you're doing. And if you're struggling with anything, then just message me. Sending me videos, sending me pictures, sending me like voice notes as well. So that support structure is there, because this is where a lot of people fail. They don't have no one to talk to when they go to the gym. One thing is going to the gym, walking around lost, copying other people. And the other thing is going to the gym, having a routine, and just making sure that you're building it up.
And also sometimes people go ahead.
Keep going And one thing I did recently,
consistency, not commitment. Consistency.
yes, yeah, but you need to get that upfront commitment. So, like the gym that I went to now, I just paid upfront for 1 year just so I can know. Like, there was a PT there, and he was like, he was trying to pitch me his services and the gym services at the same time. And I actually went in knowing that, okay, you know, I probably will because he looks good and he's right there. He's 2 minutes away, and okay, fine, whatnot. Spoke to him,
bro.
I know, I spoke to him, but he was just trying to sell me. And then I felt like, you know what, I understand, and I do think he can help me. But I looked at the gym's good enough. I'm like, you know what, let me do this. And then once I get into routine, and I know that my accountability is dipping, then maybe I'll try to him.
But then sometimes, okay, let's look at it in a business perspective, right? One thing that you mentioned to me the other time was, you'd rather pay for someone to give you the results a lot more quicker. Yeah. And you're smiling because you know where I'm going with this. Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about quickness. I'm not about quickness.
Who's got, let's say, 6 months to trial and error when you can pay? Bro. When you can pay, then that's why you sign up to me, and I'll do it a lot cheaper for you, right?
How much you said?
No, that's how much it would have been with the PT, with
for the
gym,
year.
For the year.
Okay,
so I said, listen, he kept saying commitment. Do you want to commit? Like, brother, I want to commit. So I just signed to the gym 1 year. I was about to sign with him, but he showed me some shit. Like, I think, like, he's a good PT. I'm sure he's probably good at what he does.
But you're just like tick box. It's just a tick box, isn't that basically? Yeah.
You know what?
So this is where you don't want to have like a tick box. You need something that's going to be more personalized for you. And this is where, okay, my coaching, everything's personalized based around you. You tell me I've got a shoulder injury, then I'll adjust that whole training program around you. You tell me, listen, I want to enjoy going out to eat once a week. Yeah. The meal plan and everything else will be structured because I enjoy my food.
Yeah.
Probably twice as much as probably you enjoy your food. Yeah, let's be honest. I have like 3 or 4 cheat meals a day, a week, not a day.
Yeah, not a day.
Clarification,
guys.
I wish. You get it? But I have to make sure that I'm staying on top of my training to outwork the extra meals.
Yes, and that's what it is.
That's literally what it is. It's about having that balance in life with food, with training. But this is where, again, those that are not confident enough, they don't have that balance. Yeah. They don't have that support in place or know how to obviously manage their food around their training. This is where that coach will help you. Save you time, save you effort, save you trialing and failing and not seeing the results that you want.
Yeah. Random question. I can see on the shirt it says train with Gaff.
Yes.
I always want to call you Abdullah.
Why? I know, you get it.
It's your God-given name.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's good. But everyone, unless you're my family, they're the only people that call me Abdullah. So whoever calls me Abdullah, it's like, yo, you know me from home. Like, what are you doing? Like,
you know what? Speaking of names.
Who sent you?
Speaking of names, you know, like for me as a revert, obviously, I have Darren, I have Abdul Mohsin. Some people call me Abu Isa and different things like that. But there is a name which I will not say on this podcast that people who like know me. Like, for example, he's saying someone calls him Abdullah.
Your gang name?
Huh? No, not gang name. No, it's like a family name. I don't want to say it because I do not want people to start calling me that because then I'll
now
really.
Man. Now you gotta tell us.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say it. We can bleep it out. Okay. So it's called Durdern. So it's like short for Darren, my cousin. He when he was like a little baby, he was trying to call me Darren, but he was like Durdern. So they like my whole family call me that.
That name just stuck with you, basically.
Yeah, it's my name, bro. It's my name. All my family call me that. Like, no one calls me Darren. Only people who call me Darren is like in business, professional, and things like that. Like the people who know me, like the brothers, everybody out there, they call me Abdul Mohsin. That's how I know. Like,
that's a beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice. Alhamdulillah, bro. Alhamdulillah. In terms of yourself, who?
Mr. Tech.
No. I got my questions.
You have your questions.
Yeah, that's fine. You got questions, but in terms of your tech, like your pain points.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Let me see.
You don't have to go word for word.
Let me see the questions. I want to see them. Pass your phone. So I want to ask you the question I want to ask you. Like generally, because I want to know.
There you
go. Okay, I got mine. Wait, hold on, bro. You've gone through these already. Oh, there's more. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, here we are. Okay. All right, bro. This is a genuine question, right? So, as we all know, AI is legit taking over, right? AI is legit taking over. So, like, why should I learn code if the AI and the computer system is already going to, like, take over and do all this stuff? Like, genuinely, why do I need to learn code? Like, how is it going to benefit me if I'm like a young lad, I'm 18 to 24, and I want to, make a living in Dubai? Like, I want to make Hijrah and move here. Why should I learn code? And like, how is it going to benefit me here and allow for me to make an earning and survive here in Dubai?
All right, this is a hot topic. Let me sit up straight.
I just think it's seat, so you know it's going to be like a serious question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
move the water bottle, everything.
Everyone asks me this. Okay, everyone asks the industry this. So right on Google and whatnot. I'd rather just
Yeah.
and it's a good question.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't really know if they should either get into tech or even start like any sort of side hustle because they think AI is gonna do like everything. And it's true. Like there are developers out there, SaaS companies who are building AI features into everything. Like our apps, Instagram, like CapCut, everything. So you don't even need someone to do it for you. But now we live in a world where everything is so hyper convenient, especially Dubai actually. Like Dubai,
even more here. Seriously.
Yeah. To the point where people just don't have the time. So you can still capitalize on that and learn the fundamentals. Never skip the fundamentals, but add on some AI knowledge into your background at least. Okay. Use it for your code. When you start to build code or build projects, you can get the framework or the entire skeleton built out with code.
Yeah.
You can use ChatGPT. You can use GitHub Copilot. All of which are free or have free and paid plans.
You said something about fundamentals. Now, do you teach people the fundamentals of this code? You teach them the fundamentals?
Yes, yeah. So if you're starting out, if you're fairly experienced, we have two main like programs. If you want to learn how to code or just how to get into the tech industry, we've got a course on that. The time that you're watching this, it might be closed. We've got the opening in November. So just click the link wherever it's going to be, and we'll get that sorted.
So you said the two programs. So like, what are the two programs that we can expect to be like using so that we can get familiar with it? No, like coding. Say for example, if I want to do like coding for like websites or coding to create, because like for example, I used to do delivery driving. And then now I help people make Hijrah to come here and real estate and stuff like that. Like, alhamdulillah, Allah has blessed me to have knowledge of certain things. If I wanted to, say, code like a course or something to where that I can make a passive income, like, do you help people learn this?
Yeah, so for you in particular, I know you personally, so I think what you could use is low code. So Webflow, Card, a bunch of platforms out there where you can just build a simple landing page, take you 2 minutes. You can either use AI to build it for you, just to get that starting point, and then add features as and when you need. So, for example, if you want a form for people to come in, drop their name, email as a lead, that can be done very easily with
definitely. And I feel like that's something that a lot of real estate agents or a lot of people who are content creators and things 100%. Like that, they lack this. So, alhamdulillah, that you're offering this to help us out. Like, alhamdulillah is a very good thing. So yeah, did you want to go to the next question, or you want to continue off on this?
We could probably. What's the other question on there?
No, I wanted to ask you genuinely, right? Yeah, okay, this is something that's gonna massively help you as well, and it'll help. Well, okay, for yourself as well, and I think everyone in like the online money space, right? They're always banging on about 10K. Yeah, 10K. Yes. Now, how realistic is hitting 10K? A month recurring, and how or
is it just clickbait? Or is it clickbait?
Yeah, or is it just if you're not making 10K, you're not successful.
Okay.
Do you get it? Because listen, fitness industry as well, it's like everything's 10,000 steps, 10,000. 10,000.
You know what? My mom actually told me to do 10,000 steps. She's like, go to the mall and just walk 10,000 steps.
Everything's 10K. But let's be genuine, because there's probably going to be a lot of people out there who are listening to this that are like, this guy's promoting a program that's making me 10K. Right? So
for me specifically, there's a reason why, maybe in the future I will, depending on who I target. Specifically, I don't put anywhere make 10K a month.
Okay.
On my programs. I'm targeting people who are at the very beginning level, who can't even fathom you can make 10K in a single month. Or okay, it'll take like a month for me to save that money. Like how? No. I talk to people who are looking to achieve something that they think is realistic. This is when I first started out. I thought it was realistic, 2 to 3K a month. Yeah. Actually, when I first started, my original plan was to travel the world, yes, but go to like a cheap country like Morocco, and Bali. I don't know how I ended up in Dubai, but
he goes, I'm gonna go to a cheap country, and he comes to Dubai.
Literally,
literally.
And it's not like
then you know he's making more than 10K a month.
And it's not like you're in Sharjah, and it's not like you're in Dera. And I've spent time with you, so I'm not gonna say anything. I know how you are, bro.
He's got Burj Khalifa views.
To it.
Burj Khalifa views.
Yeah, honestly, there's
Mashallah, Allah Mubarak. May Allah continue to bless you, bro.
No, there's a method to the madness. So when I was first starting out, I kept my expectations very, very small.
Yeah.
I told him, so listen, if I can make £500 to £1,000 extra a month, this is when I was in uni, watching like YouTube videos of these content creators traveling all around the world, living in this. Like I was watching this one guy who was living in Thailand or Bali or one of the two, from Australia. He taught himself how to code in 3 months. I mean, this is way back in 2016. Things were a bit easier back then. I'm not gonna lie. But he taught himself how to code, got a remote freelance gig that was paying him like $1,000 something a month. Then he just shipped his bags and literally went straight to Bali, which wasn't far from me at the time.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? If you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's all it is.
So is 10K a month realistic?
10K a month, yeah, back to your question. So
no, it's
realistic, 100%. Yeah,
it's realistic.
Yeah. Anything's realistic, but
yeah,
there's process you need to take. If you think like, so a lot of these
course creators,
products. I don't want to say course sellers. It sounds so derogatory nowadays. People think, it's scammy. Info products, the online education, the online economy, the creator economy is a big world. And at this point, where we're seeing people go to uni, myself included, spend money at a degree, and they barely got any value of. So you're spending £30,000 or more on a degree to get a £30,000 job, if that, with interest.
Yeah.
A'udhu billah.
You know, so 10K is realistic, but don't think you can make that in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, right? Don't even have that in your mind. Have half that number.
Yeah, that was going to ask you my next one. My next question was going to be like, so if someone's watching this right now and they're thinking, you know what, I want to hit this 10K figure. Like, what's their realistic expectation they need to come into and have to hit 10K? Would you say 6 months to a year? Or even less.
Depends.
Because let's be honest, you go through everyone's like social media stuff, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and it's always run this ad and then you'll hit 10K, or run this ad and sell this product and comment some random word and I'll send you exactly what I did. Do you get it? So it's,
but a lot of them help. So like, what I learned to code in 8 months.
Yeah.
Without a degree in computer science or without a boot camp, and maybe I spent close to $200 at the maximum of all these little courses I bought. Most of my knowledge in the first 3 months was from YouTube.
Okay.
It was free stuff, bro. There was this Indian brother teaching me how to code. Like, okay, cool. I was in the hospital and just
learning away.
Yeah, I hated my job then. Like, I was like, you know what? And this is when I moved up north. This is when I was in an area called Stoke-on-Trent.
Okay, yeah.
So I was just there, and bro, this is COVID times as well.
Okay.
So I would cycle to work, bro. No car, yeah?
Yeah.
I would cycle to work.
You got car now?
20 minutes, no. 20 minutes going back and just chill there and just work in the evenings 4 hours a day.
Would you say right now, Shoaib, right? You're living the dream that you wanted. You're living your life.
Alhamdulillah. Honestly.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
I'm with people that I want to be with. I'm in the place where I want to build a future. Dubai is amazing, and we're gonna come to that very soon.
Yeah.
So yeah. My expectations were different back then. Yes, alhamdulillah, they've exceeded in ways that I didn't really realize. Once you start making some money, bro, like money's weird, man. Like, money is weird. Money is weird. The psychology of money is even like, there's a whole book on it that talks about making 5K, making 10K, making 2K. At some point, you get numb to it.
You do. No, you do. But then again, you said money is weird, right? But then I think an Islamic perspective, we have to just not let that greed and wealth get to us.
No, 100%.
I think that's what keeps a lot of us more grounded then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then we won't get, okay, 10K, smack. Let me go rent a car out. Let me go party. Let me go do this. Let me go blow it. You get it? And that's it. Before you know it, you're broke.
Yeah, man. This is what a lot of people talk about, and a lot of haters of Dubai say, it's about this and that. They don't know Dubai. They don't know the areas.
There's a lot of haters of Dubai. There's a lot of haters of Dubai that ain't even been to Dubai.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
No, they have. A lot of people have. They go for holiday.
Yeah.
When you go on holiday,
that's what
they
I'm
see
saying,
that stuff in Marina and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this is Dubai. Dubai is a weird hub where it's like, it's just one it's one area that every time you go, you get a different experience. Every single time.
Yeah.
Dubai is an amazing place. I'm not
So,
gonna lie.
100%.
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it every step of the way. And yeah, man, it's been quite good. There's a lot of benefits to it. I think the biggest thing that you'll probably notice in terms of Dubai is like this the convenience, right? You don't even need to leave your house. Everything can come directly to you, right? Your food, yeah, you know it.
Bruh, I don't even go. It's sad to say this, but I don't even go to the grocery store, bro. Everything is delivered to me. It's weird. It's so weird, and it's like if many people don't know, but like Noon Minutes. Bro, they have a thing where they will deliver it to you in less than 15 minutes, and it will legit come in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Yeah. It's so crazy, man. And
you get everything. You get everything on there.
Everything.
Oh, everything.
And when stuff is so convenient and it comes so fast, like I said, I don't even go to the grocery store no more, bro. Like we just order all our groceries offline. We order if I need something, this, that. I just order.
I want to talk about this actually. I want to talk about this. So here, especially. Dubai, and the UAE in general, and maybe the West in general, but especially Dubai, it's so hyper convenient to a point where people who come here, you need to be ambitious. You need to work. You need to hustle. You can't expect to do that and then just and have that convenience and not work because your money will dry up very quickly.
Yeah. So obviously, I've been here probably the longest, but like you said, if you don't have ambition and hard work, like work ethics, then yeah, of course your money will dry up. And I think one of the most misconceptions about Dubai is that like it's so expensive, I can't survive there, brother. What will I do? This, and that. I intentionally, since I've started this new real estate company, I go to Dera and Burj-Iman, the lesser areas, and I will sit there and work there. Why? Because when I see the other individuals who are coming from different countries, and they're hustling to make a living, which if I dared, I won't say no numbers, but if I set like the numbers that they're earning or they're striving to earn, if the individuals in the West knew what they're doing here to earn that amount, there's no excuse for them to still be sitting there in the UK, United States, or anywhere in the West, 100%. So I purposely put myself in this position to go back and sit there so that I can see them when I'm working. So I'm like, I see that I'm about to hustle. Like I'm going to hustle with them so that I work. But if I dared to go to Marina, JBR, Blue Water Islands to sit on my laptop and work in that comfy, cozy environment. It is not motivating, bro.
It
the first thing I do is pull the card out and hey, send me the smash burger, send me the fries and the mocktail, the drink, so I can. I automatically get that Dubai, that dose of Dubai. That dose of Dubai hit. The dose of Dubai. You're sitting there. You got that halal food and like access. You got this and that, bro. And it's like, I'm sitting here, mashallah, I got the water view, I got JBR, it's cool. But then when I go to the other side, I'm working, I'm hustling. Yeah. When I want something, it's like, bye John, sending me the 1 dirham karak chai. And I'm hustling. And what I do when I go there, every time I go to that side, I'll always find somebody, an African who's on overstay, someone looking for a job. And I'll either sit them with me, feed them, and get to know what are they going through. What is it? How did you get in this position? Where are you from? Like that. And I'm working with them. Or people who contact me for TikTok, I set a meeting with them on that site, and I'll go work over there with them.
Did you used to do interviews with them?
Yeah, that's how my TikTok career here started, is that I used to interview people on the streets, bro. Like, because when I first came, I wasn't working. I wasn't working. I was just living off the money that I brought. And I used to go over there and interview them to figure out, because my security guard in the building, when in my building, he used to tell me, like, if you want to see real, go to Union Station. Go to Union Station, you will see they are suffering. He used to say, Darren, you are financially stable. Yeah. I used to say, huh? I'm financially stable. But then now 3 years later, I say, subhanAllah. In reality, alhamdulillah, I'm wealthy and rich. And people might say, but brother, you don't have 10,000 a month like this. Nah, bro, you don't need 10,000 a month to fill it or to alhamdulillah, bro. Alhamdulillah, Allah has not forsaken us here, bro. My family has never gone hungry. We have never struggled. We have never, alhamdulillah, missed a bill or rent. That Allah has blessed us even more here than when we were living in the UK. And that's the truth. So if anyone is scared, or brother, how will I make a learning this? Not learning. How will I make a living? What will I do when I come to Dubai? Get the waswas out. Put your tawakkul on Allah and get here. Live the life. Live your Islamic life. And bro, go to there. You see the people, they're living off, bro. You've been out there, right?
We were there. We went to that dentist. Remember the dentist?
We was there, bro. That was fun.
About the dentist. Oh my!
The dentist. You tell them about the dentist.
Wait, how you got scammed by a dentist? What, you tried taking your teeth?
Let him.
You tried taking your teeth or what?
No. It was so we went there. We went Gotuk, right? So we're shopping and whatnot. Then we were walking past this lady just handing out leaflets for the dentist, right? What was it? Something like free checkup.
Free checkup. You go in, you get the checkup, and then it's like.
So I don't know why we went in the end, but we're like, oh, cool. Let's see. We walked in some weird alleyway, up the stairs, manky lift, went inside, and then all these brothers, uncles just there, just
mad uncles in there.
Well, there's one Somali guy who just there, I'm here for the free checkup, and it didn't look clean or anything, bro. We went out of there. He was like, what happened? You wanna come? You wanna get? No.
He went faster than me. I knew the Camerooni lady was working on commission. So if we would have sat in that chair and we would have let auntie or uncle rinse our mouth and check our teeth, that person would have got a commission of whatever it is, 100, 200 dirham. So that would have been that person's food for the week. So for me, I'm like, if it takes me 10, 15 minutes to go up there, I'm going to go and support that person. That's the reason why I was saying that, like, I go over there and I'm on the ground in Dubai, really trying to help people out and do it. I'm not just trying to help people in the West make Hijrah here. I'm literally over there networking with those people and stuff like that. Yeah. I can go to these high-end places and network with all the big boys and stuff like that. But my heart and my I want to help those people who really need the help.
Okay, Hijrah. Let's talk about the Hijrah stuff, because a lot of people want to move over here, but they're confused, they're lost, they just don't want to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, expectation-wise, what's a good salary?
A good salary.
That's what a lot of people probably ask you, right?
Many people ask, what is a good salary?
Okay, let's not say what's a good salary. How much do you think someone needs to earn to be living a good, comfortable life in Dubai?
To be 100% honest, bro.
Yeah. Don't be saying no vague answer. No. Don't be saying no vague answer. Let's try putting a number to it.
I will try to put a number to it, but I'm going to say something, yeah? People wouldn't believe me if I told them for over a year, I was working for no salary, commission only. And I have a wife and 4 kids in this country.
Okay.
That's crazy, bro. People say, well, what is your salary? I don't have 0. What? I'm working just commission only. Imagine. The risk come from Allah. All you have to do is put forth the effort. I woke up every day. I put on that suit. I went in that office. I was trying to find units to rent. I was trying to find things to sell. I was trying to, offer people off plan and this, and that. And alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me. He blessed me. And I know where the blessing come from, and I'm grateful for it. And I ask Allah to continue to bless me. Now, for the individuals who's looking for stability, if I had to say a number for salary, bro, I know people who are here and they living off like 3,000, 4,000. They may be single. Yeah. But they really living off 3,000, 4,000, meaning that their accommodation is taken for
4,000 dirhams.
3,000, 4,000 dirham. That's less than
Dubai,
that's less than £1,000, bro. I know these people.
That's gonna be.
No, they're here in Dubai. Believe it. Maybe they're in wherever they live, or they sharing a room. This, that. But ideally, for our target audience, individuals in the United States and the USA, for them, and I. Like you would say, but bro, you're from the USA and your family is from the UK. For them, the minimum, I'm gonna say 10,000 dirham.
10K, yeah, that's decent.
10,000 dirham.
Yeah, I would have said 15 as well. 15.
That's like 3K pounds, right?
Yeah, 15 is like a comfortable, but you can at least have a decent sized apartment, and you can at least.
But then
go
it all
out on the
depend.
weekend
It just all depend. Like
but
like a lot of brothers, they real practicing. They on deen. They really on it. I'm just keep it, especially in the UK. Like a lot of brothers is really on it. They're not, and they may have a tight budget, but we shouldn't tell them that like 10,000 not gonna be enough. Yeah, they can go live in over there in Al Qusais. They can go live in Al Nahda. They can live in Sharjah. They can live over there near close to Dubai Island Residence Complex where I have apartments and stuff like that. Or they can go Dubai South. They can go, Brothers is moving out Town Square, Rimram. There's a lot of areas that's further out that may have
a lot more affordable.
A lot more affordable.
Yeah.
You know, you may have to take a sacrifice. Bro, I was, when I first came, after like the whole renting the car and all this stuff, I was telling myself, I said, yo, I can have extra money if I don't rent a car.
So you can live
I know my family not really leaving the house, or they got family members here. I'm going to take the bus. I'm not shy to say it. If you go back to my TikToks, you will see, bro, I was taking the bus out here. Why? Because what was the number one thing to me? Hijrah. For the sake of Allah and the Sunnah. It was not about being a flashy life or showing people. You will never see me showing the fancy side of Dubai. I show the real. I show the raw. Get it how it is. You know what I mean? I show it because that's what it is.
I like that.
And I don't want to leave. You know what I mean? The same way how I'm a revert. I came from Christianity to Islam. I don't ever want to go back to Christianity. The same way how I left from those lands to these lands. I don't ever want to go back to those lands. You understand? We know what's over there.
We know.
Y'all know what's over there.
Yeah, we know. Trump's coming back.
No, forget all that. Forget all that from a level of like, oh, forget it. This is weird. Forget it.
Carry on.
No.
Carry on.
Look, I'm from DC. And my family live in Virginia. When you driving down Virginia or DC and you're going down, when you're driving down Virginia or DC, right, you have churches and liquor stores.
Okay.
Churches and liquor stores or convenience stores and stuff like that.
Together.
Not the church and the convenience store together, but like
America's
on
wild,
on one block, you got a church. The churches are all empty. And then you also have the convenience store, ABC stores, this, that, alcohol stores. Or then if you go in the food place, everywhere selling like pork, this, that. Imagine being a Muslim in the United States and you looking for a mosque to pray. Here, I keep right now, if we leave out of this room, there's probably a prayer room, if not on this floor, one the floor below. We don't have that struggle.
In the mall, in
the mall, in every office building, in almost every building. In some people's residences, there's prayer rooms. You know, subhanAllah, we truly blessed. We truly blessed to be here. For me, I know it may seem like I'm going off on like a tantrum, but like this really in my heart. I want to see my kids here in the future. I want to have to see my kids grow up in America and have to be worried about gunshots or this or that, or growing up in an environment like
wherever they're teaching them in school nowadays. You know,
like one of the largest Muslim communities in America is in Philadelphia. Right? I'm just going to say you can do your research about the inner cities, Philadelphia, New York, DC. Do your research and see. It's hard, bro. May Allah bless those brothers and sisters that's holding fast to the truth. But it's very hard.
It's hard. Hijrah is a really good topic. So I landed in Dubai accidentally, sort of, okay? So
I remember.
January.
You got in contact with me first.
Yeah, you my guy. Literally January, there's a whole story. So January, I was in Portugal and I had no plan. I was like, okay, listen, I'm going to keep working, but I don't really want to go back to UK. It's cold or whatever, right? Came back and then I went to Egypt for a bit. And I was traveling there, went to Qatar, went to Saudi, did Umrah. When I did Umrah and I came back to Egypt's all right. I'm not going to hate on Egypt, right? But when it comes to work and stuff, it wasn't really what I wanted.
It's tough.
It wasn't really what I wanted.
It's tough.
We'll get into that. So I came here Ramadan and I was like, listen, I need an apartment. Let's see how much this costs. Let's see how it is. It can't be that bad, right? It's Ramadan. So there was a group iftar with a Somali group. I mean, a Somalian tech. Had the iftar. One of the brothers gave me your number on the group chat. They're like, hey, listen, he'll sort you out. I think at that time I was looking at Al Jadaf, but I work online, so I'm like, anywhere would do.
Anywhere is
Dubai,
good.
Sharjah was when I first came in with Sharjah for 2 weeks. Sharjah's okay. I'm not gonna, but it wasn't what I wanted. It was inconvenient for my type of lifestyle.
Yes.
And I'm not married. I don't have kids, so it was like I don't need to be in these communities because that's what I was getting pitched on a lot of the time with these agents. So like, okay, fine, let me go Dubai.
Because you have family-only buildings as well in Sharjah. What people don't know, there's family-only buildings. So what people have to realize is that they may say, but this, that. brothers, your wife and kids will be fine. There's only families in the buildings, especially in Sharjah. Even my building is family only in Arjan. Bachelors can't live there. You understand? It's not allowed. You won't have single men living in the building with your family, just so people know.
Yeah, the communities were built out in that way, and I was like, listen, I'm not even driving, so let me just go to Dubai and see what's there. Went to Arjan, looked really good, everything was there. I was like, you know what, not too bad. And then I didn't get the apartment, just some other issue. But alhamdulillah.
Can we talk about it?
No, we ain't talking about it. Should we talk about it?
No, no. I think we should talk about it because this is what a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't understand.
Basically.
No. A lot of people.
This is so important.
No, it is because it happens to a lot of people where they think that, you know what, the moment they land here, everything's just going to be all sorted and done for you. But there's always a lot of ups and downs when you're trying to get your apartment, when you're trying to get your bank account, when you're trying to get your.
And I want to talk to him about his experience as well.
When you're trying to get your Hijrah, but then without getting your Hijrah, you need a bank account. Without getting your bank account, you need a place to stay. And without getting this, then it's like so much different paperwork that you need. And this is where everyone thinks that, you know what, I'm going to come to Dubai. It's going to be all sunshines and rainbows. And that's it. The grass is green. But listen, the grass is green eventually, but you have to obviously water it.
Yeah, the grass is green. It's just like Shuyub's background. Shuyub's background. It's just as green as that.
It is. And this is what you have to obviously understand. There is that first initial stage. Like going to the gym, it's always going to be hard. But like moving to Dubai, it's going to be even more harder because then you're then panicking like, oh my God, I've moved here. Is it really like this? Is this how my stay is going to be?
You know what?
I know a lot of people that went through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through as well.
Same here. I came out here by myself first. Okay, my wife and kids stayed behind. I set everything up when everything was fine. Then they came, but they were there alhamdulillah. They were there with my mother and father-in-law for what? I think 3 weeks. And then I set everything up like on very fast. And then they came out. They flew out. My brother-in-law brought them out. So for that, it was good. But you don't think you're gonna escape this because we will talk about this.
All right, so I took the 5 10 L. You can probably take here, right? So I didn't have my bank account set up.
Yes, alhamdulillah,
I didn't have my visa finalized because of Ramadan and there was a 9-day holiday and whatnot.
Yeah, there was you came in that 9-day holiday.
It was bad time.
No. You applied for. So he applied for his visa. His visa was in process, but alhamdulillah, it's not a joke. I really help people out. I gave this brother one of the best apartments, brand new building, amazing price, fully furnished, like the best thing. But he was still on his tourist I need to go back. He was like his mindset. I went
back to the UK and they're like, don't go.
Yeah, his mindset. He didn't have that Emirates ID yet, so he wasn't in the system. He thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the UK, then I'm gonna come. I was like, I begged him. I was like, bro, please don't go. Just trust me. Just wait. And as soon as it open, you're going to like unlock this and then this going to happen. You're going to be good, bro. You have like the best thing because you're getting the price. Oh, no. I was telling him. He was like, but I need to go back for this, that. And I even made a way for him to go back and still get it. But, qadar Allahi wa ma sha'a Allah, some things just happen, and I guess it's not meant to.
In the end, alhamdulillah, it worked out. But yeah, I lost out on that apartment, so I went to a different one. But it was brand new.
It was a learning experience.
65K, bro. People think Dubai is expensive, yeah. When it's like 65K is like £1,100.
Like 1,200, 1,300. You can get
a
nice apartment with a nice view and a nice
a gym.
The building,
concierge,
the building's
spacious,
got a lot of stuff. spacious,
clean, service, like cleaning service in the building. Technical service in the building. Any issues, free for the first year.
You got your local shops, which is ideal, right? You don't need to go nowhere. You don't need to travel far. Every building has got like a convenience shop at the bottom, place for tea.
And compared to the UK,
a place. Yeah,
how much we were paying in the UK? We were paying like what? Like you probably get that. That kind of apartment would be like 1.5, 1.6. Oh no, way more than that actually. With the gym and all of that,
yeah, probably
2.5.
Yeah.
In the heart of London, where your phone will be snatched in the middle of the street.
Crazy.
It is, but yeah.
I want to know about your experience when you first.
My experience when I first moved to Dubai. I came like last year August time. We came before, like 3 months before on holiday.
Yeah.
Just to explore, check it all out. That was pretty good because we done all like the tourist stuff.
Yeah.
And then when we moved over in August, there was one guy that was meant to sort out the visa and all the applications and all the business setup and all that kind of stuff. Again, waiting for appointments. And on the day of the appointment, he messaged us. Your business application ain't going to go through for what not reasons. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was saying or what he did.
Yeah.
And this was like let's say less than a week before our visa was going to expire.
Yeah.
So again, we had to leave the country, come back in again, and then try finding somebody else to then set up our business.
And when that happens,
even that setup of our business, they'll promise you 2 weeks, or they'll promise you like a week. You'll get everything set up in a week.
No way, 1 month.
But listen, exactly.
I know.
You'll take you a good couple of weeks just to get it set up, and then you have to go for your Emirates ID and you have to go for your medical and your biometrics,
100.
and then you'll eventually get everything set up. But then after your Emirates ID,
they say you can do that at home. Like, you get set up while you're still abroad, whatnot. All you need is WhatsApp and a phone call.
It's like it's like the course creators, how they'll promise you that you'll get 10K a month, but really you get 1K.
You get
that's
5.
how Dubai. That's how Dubai.
I want to dive deep.
Expectations.
I want to dive deep when that first, because one of the biggest things people have to realize, when that first business setup or that first test came, because you will get many tests. Don't think us three were sitting here, but we will still get tests going forward. We will still get tests. When that first test happened, you were with your family, right? What did you feel? And what did you, as the husband, what did you do to overcome it? Like when the test hit and you were like, I got to leave. I got to recruit, like this, that, because this happens in Dubai a lot. Like you'll get hit with a test or something unforeseen will happen, and you have to stand 10 toes down and be like, all right, this happened. Qadar wa ma sha fa'ala. I'm going to do this and I'm going to try to like fix it.
You have to. How
did you do it?
Well, you have to overcome it. Simple. It's about just moving on then. You can't sit back and think, oh man, Dubai is not for me. Or let's say
a lot of people do that.
Yeah, a lot. You can't give in and throw the towel in, because listen, like you said, there's going to be a lot of tests. Especially living in Dubai, there's going to be a lot of challenges and a lot of like people that you probably bump into that will sell you a dream and offer you nothing and use you as well. Okay, let's say there'll be a lot of people that want to use you for your services here as well, but don't live up to it. They don't live up to it as well. No, don't live up to it as well. But then again, it's about overcoming it. Okay, let's look at the next business setup. Let's look at another company. Let's look at this. Okay, not worrying and not stressing out, because then that again causes extra stress on everybody else that you're with as well.
And then you learn. You learn from it as well.
You do learn from it as well.
Knowledge.
And then you then understand how to then get the next person set up as well. Or you then tell your story as well. So people that make that same mistake, or not make that mistake, say if it happens to them, then you'll know, okay, listen, this is what I did. This is what you can do. This is how you can overcome it. And then from there, you'll know, okay, this is the whole process. This is Dubai.
And then you learn after.
I expect it.
But now, after the first one happened, I'm sure more happened probably with the other stuff that you've like faced here. Then you start to become like me. I become numb to surprises here. Like when something happens, someone else who may like experience it, they'll be like, oh, for me, I like feed off of it. Like, I love it. I'm like, yes. I don't look at it as a negative.
You never panic. That's one thing about you.
I don't look at it as negative.
You and you'd be like, no, khalas, bro, I think we'll do this, and this. Don't worry. Honestly, no, you put my heart at ease, man. Honestly, like, I was here by myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff happened, right? It wasn't that deep, but the whole scam thing. Yeah. So in the end, it was like, what, $6,000 lost. I got it back. I'm still waiting on that, the last bit. This is back in April. Yeah. So months of money just gone. But I got it back in the end. And some companies, man, like, you won't get outright robbed because, yes, it is safer and whatnot. But things take time to happen.
Takes time. And that time that it takes, like, this is another thing that people, like, in the West, like, we follow Islam, the Quran and Sunnah, and we following it to the T. But here in this country, you really have to implement everything, all the knowledge that you've learned in Islam. You have to implement it here. Like, patience is a serious thing. Like, you know, like a lot of people read the book Usul Thalatha. If you know the Wal Asr Surah, at the end it say patience. So how can we actually find out what patience is? Come to Dubai, you will find out what patience is. You have to actually implement it. And the reward when you're patient, once the calamity or the fitna passes by, then that's when the reward will be granted. And subhanAllah, it's so true. With every hardship, there's two eases. And especially here, for me, like you said, I'm so calm because I'm used to it now. Like, it doesn't faze me. From me, going visa-less, going into overstays, having a baby here after not having a job, and like all the stuff that I have gone through here, it's built me to be who I am and to be in the position to actually help other people out. And like, I don't look at it and say like, oh, what else could happen here that I won't overcome? But I've gone through so much in this country that I would not turn my back on it. And that's the reason why I love Dubai, is because it built me to be a strong person and actually a man of my household, to like, you know, help out my wife and my kids, and to even my kids, you know, we must give them a round of applause, bro. They're sitting there being like, you know, they're going through it as well. So it built your kids to have character to go through these things as well, because your kids is going to go through this stuff as well. Don't think that like, oh, like just the mom and the dad will go through these things. No, your kids will go through these things as well. They're there as well. Imagine I got to take my kids as well to the Amir Center to renew their visas. And when my visa goes, we have to take them to go hold it. And like, there's so much stuff. But just don't worry, guys. I know, alhamdulillah, I know almost everything. So you don't have nothing to worry about.
We're talking about this as if like it's really like...
It's as if we got kids.
No, that as well. But
I think the mentality that you need is like,
as if we're not, as if it's a hard thing. Like, it's worth it. Like, getting visa and all that stuff.
Like, 100%.
You know, if you pay the right amount, if you meet the right people, we've done a couple of weeks. You know, it's not, you know, compared to, you know, leaving the life that you are running from. So if you're coming from not just the UK, not just the US, but if you're here and if you're ready to work and be consistent in what you're doing and enjoy the nice amenities that Dubai can give you, then
you'll love it. You'll enjoy it. You'll 100%. It'll be amazing. It'll be absolutely probably the best thing that I've done. It's about taking that risk. No, but it's about taking that risk. There's a lot of people that are probably sitting there right now. You put a post on Instagram or TikTok or wherever. How many people want to move to Dubai? Everyone will be like, yeah, I want to move.
Yeah,
but they've got
the poll. It's a false image. It's a false image.
No, but they want to, they'll say 98% will probably be like, yeah, I want to move. 2% are your friends that will be like, yeah, listen, forget this guy. Let me just mess up his thing. But you ask that 98%, okay, how are you going to move, or what are you going to do? Have you got anything to help you move? It's like, oh, you know what? It's just a dream. I just want to do it. I think I'm thinking about it.
I'll just go for holiday.
I'll go for holiday. I'll check it out. And then that holiday turns into I'm going back. I'm staying in England. I've not got no money. You get it?
You come here and leave as soon as, like, there's guys who come here, make money, do well, put like 5-6 grand on a Rolex, when it's like, you can put that money for like 6 months or a year for an apartment and actually
off plan
and work.
Habibi, bring it to off plan. I will double, triple it, quadruple it for you.
Literally. So it's like, you know, are you trying like a Rolex? Are you trying to like buy? You know, they say a Rolex buys access and exclusivity. Okay, fine.
You can go Dragon Mart. Go Dragon Mart.
Yeah, like
tell him. Yes, bro. He knows it. He knows it. My guy. Mad respect, bro.
You get all the access you need in Dragon Mart with a Rolex from there. Do you get it? It might not be AP. It might be AB. But
that's what it is. So it's like,
but the aspect will still, people will still look at you the same way. Yeah, trust me. People will still look at you the same way.
I see like people come here, myself included, bro. We're going through phases, newbies, and you know, you see newbies come and go, right?
Yeah, all the time.
So they come here, then they spend money, Talabat, washmen, all of that, and then they're like, okay, you know what? Let me make my money. And they go and they keep making more money. And they realize, okay, it's not that deep. Then it's like, okay, you know, bring a family here. And then after a while, after a year, you realize that who are you flexing for? Like, you can't flex. Dubai is one of the only places
this is why
you can't flex. Everyone, bro, like, you have okay, fine. Let's say you have a nice watch. Brother over here, Amirati, wearing a thobe, driving this car with a one number plate.
Yeah,
that's more flex.
That's actual flex. That's actual having that one plate 1 digit.
Forget the 1, 2 digit, 3 digits is flex as well. You know, 3 digits is a flex as well. Like, if we be honest, like, look up the prices for 3 digits as well. Bro, it's like, crazy, man. Like for the license plates.
So that's why I'm. You know, there's the way to flex is just the work you put in. That's all.
The work you put in, but you can like, everyone wants to flex their like work and their material things as well. Yeah. But I think the biggest flex is your health.
Tell them.
See, there's people that are 65. They've got medical conditions, whatnot problems, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, heart problems. They can't even like control their bladder.
Yeah.
But there's people that are 25, 30 that feel like that. Like, that's a serious call for concern, right?
Yeah, I think so. Weapon if I'm feeling like this.
If you're feeling like this,
yes,
I'll sort you out. Don't worry. I'll look after you.
Okay.
This is where you just need the help.
But weapon if I don't have the budget, brother. For this.
I've got you.
Do it like for me, for inshallah.
Inshallah,
low price.
Pay me with du'as.
Inshallah.
Do you like the way you look?
Honestly, probably not. No.
Okay, but what are you doing about it?
Nothing.
Okay, why?
It's honestly probably like I think lack of motivation or fear.
But then you came
It's
to
fear.
You,
It's literally
you
fear.
came to Dubai.
Yeah.
You had nothing.
I didn't. I
Yeah,
wasn't scared of that. No.
But you were, yeah, why not? But you know the value that you are trying to get from your wage and
Yeah.
from your commission.
Yeah,
right?
true.
But is your health not scaring you then?
You know, it's
Yeah,
sad to say this. It's sad to say this, but I think with a lot of people with health, like it takes a scare to get them to be serious. Like, I mean, obviously me, bro, like to be honest, I was a stick before.
Yeah.
Is it true that you quit your stable career in healthcare to do what you're doing now?
Yeah, bro. So I left. I was a radiographer in the NHS. 3 years as a degree, complete waste of money. Ended up teaching myself how to code through free YouTube videos. Within 8 months, landed a job, done. A stable career isn't really stable, bro.
True, very true.
That's it, done.
So the off-plan thing, yeah? Like a lot of people back in England, let me not just say England, even in the States, like they may have a mortgage or something like that, or they have a home that they own. Like if they could sell it, right? And then take the money to come here, they could have something a lot better. Like the prices that they may be paying in London, Leicester, Birmingham. I'm not going to say up north like Manchester and Blackburn and Preston and Nelson and all that, or any of those places. But generally in the South, like if they sold their homes or whatever, or if they brought their savings and stuff like that, I would say if I could do it all over again, I would have invested in off-plan, because you and I and all of us know here they're constantly building, especially in our and
Is right now a good time though?
I mean, it was a better time before, but then like I would say now is a good time as well. Why? Because before I was saying like, oh yeah, it's gonna drop, but it ain't dropping,
It
man.
never drops.
It's not
never
dropping.
drops.
And there are really still good opportunities out there with the off-plan post-payment handover and this and that. Like you have the opportunity to put your money somewhere, it's locked, and then you get to pay over time to own that property. If you wish, you can rent it out, you can sell it on completion, you can Airbnb, you can short-term rental. There's so many different options. But at the end of the day, it's better, in my opinion, to put the money locked up into a property that's under construction rather than leaving it in the bank. Because, you know, how we know in America and California, didn't the banks get hacked or they lost money or something like this or that? Even me with my crypto account, I had money in crypto, and I'm not scared to tell my story. I had money locked up in crypto, a very decent amount, and it got hacked and I lost all the money. But if I put it into property like I intended. So my intention was to think like, oh, I'll put the money in crypto, it'll double or triple, and then I'll take it out and then I'll put it in property. I wish I would have just put it in property. I'm a real estate agent. How I didn't do what I'm calling other people to do. So now that I have this opportunity to be on the stage with you guys, I would say that if you have money, put it into Dubai property. Your money will grow with, we have new roads being built. We have the new airport coming. We have more metro lines coming. Where we live now, guys, the metro line gonna come from there. We're gonna be looking back, and back in 2024, we were doing this podcast. We didn't have a metro going through near our house. Like, you know, this, and like everything has gone crazy.
There's new roads now, right? There's that road you were talking about when I was with, there was
both sides of where I live are under construction for expanding the roads. Both sides. I live here. Hessa Street, Sakim, they're building on both. This is going to make the value in the community going up. Even in my neighborhood, they're building a mall now. Before, there was no masjid. When I came 2.5 years ago, living in Arjan, there was no masjid. Now we have what? One,
there's three.
Two, three. We have
three now?
Now three.
There's one built. There's one nearly done, and there's another one on the way.
And
the
another
one that I met you
way.
in.
The one that you met me in, that's the only one that's done.
Okay.
There's
And
one
then
by
there's
one by Danube, and there's one by
On
Samana Hills.
Google
Yes.
Maps, it just says proposed.
You know what? I
masjid.
like that, bro. I like the fact that you know where the masajid are,
know,
bro.
man. You
That's
have
so
to.
good,
It's
you
like,
know?
you know.
Like, it's not like you just like, I don't know it, but he knows, man.
you have
Mashallah,
to,
that's
man.
good, bro.
You have to know because it's like you need to be there, innit?
Yeah, definitely. Me, it's funny because I use the other side. I use the side with the locals, the Emirati mosque. I use
the one
Al
opposite.
Rayyan,
Okay. Next to that, just burger place.
Yeah, I use that one. I use Abu Bakr. I use even the small one that's really close to my house, like walking distance. The other one.
See, one thing that's like amazing. The masjids here are just like, wow, they just blow you away. No matter where you go, no matter what happens, you just feel amazing when you just look in there. But even the masjids are good. Bro, the prayer rooms and the malls are like even better. Like, wow, it's like, yo, like, whoa.
Dubai Hills Mall, like, first of all, Dubai Hills Mall, no one talks about this, The Dubai Mall is the worst mall.
Whoa.
No, Dubai Mall is dead. Okay, it's
Dubai Mall is a place to get lost. It's a place to get
every
lost.
time.
Every time you go, there's a new section that you just unlock. Like, whoa, okay.
Bro, I feel bad because I know Dubai Mall. Like, by the back, I know it so well. I feel bad.
Apart from going paddle or like if I'm meeting someone or just to take pictures, I don't. Watch Khalifa
just
right
a fountain,
there, you know?
fountain photos.
Literally, apart from that, I don't go there. Dubai Hills Mall is quiet, it's chill. There's no people sending you perfume. Is the perfumes? I'm not sure if they're bigger, but they are like the quieter. It's nice.
Yeah.
No, the one on the upper floor, near like the electronics, that one is the biggest one. It's really good. The one upstairs on first floor in Dubai Hills Mall, you know the food court, and then you come down around, you go past Chaiwala and stuff. Chaiwala.
I only know the one next to the cinema.
Really? No, bro. There's many in there. There's many in there. There's some on the ground floor. There's some on the first floor.
I think I've been to the one next to the cinema a lot because it's next to Shake Shack and it's next to the food place.
The one I go to the one close to Chaiwala. You know Chaiwala. I go to the one near Chaiwala.
Okay.
On the first floor.
I met, I was walking. Literally, I was late to the cinema. Faisal was like super behind. Was like, oh yeah, right. Everyone's there. Like everyone's just chilling in these places. It's so good.
Go have ice cream there.
Bro, I need to.
Lil Roma or something like that.
Lil Roma.
Yeah. Have the ice cream there. It's absolutely amazing.
Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Why promote Shake Shack? You're a trainer, bro. Come on, man.
That's why I need to find my clients. That's why I have enough take. That's why I have enough.
Just be like,
I have enough cheat meals every single week.
You're fat.
No, not even calling them fat. Just enjoying food with them. And then be like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a personal trainer. Oh, yeah, life sorted. In a bit, I can help you lose a stone and put a
welfare is, I mean, everywhere.
Bro, when you say that word, like welfare, it just makes me think of United States.
Welfare, they're literally, there's like, I think they've got partners, PTs as partners there or something. I'm not sure how it works there.
I don't know how it works.
Is it the same with Maidan?
Yeah, it's the same. It'll be the same concept. Again, you'll be a personal trainer and you'll be paying rent for them, right? I think that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works.
Most of them in other gyms.
Most of them work like that as well.
Most of them like their own Instagram and whatnot, and then they just sign and their own. They get their own leads. But I think if they sign them at the gym, I'm not really sure. It works a bit weird way, but or they just go there and just sign and just look at.
But that's personal training. Do you get it?
With this exercise, you can do this, whatnot. I'm looking for someone who can help me with injury, bro. I need like a physiotherapy.
You need a physiotherapist. No, you need a physiotherapist first, and then once you get that fixed, they don't know what they're doing, bro.
They don't know what they're doing.
So that's you know how you can have 3 activities under a company. So like if you're a personal trainer, would your other 2 sub companies or sub activities be like, say for example, like products that you sell, say for example on TikTok shop, or like massage, something like that? Like
you can probably do it, but you have to obviously be a licensed masseuse.
Licensed masseuse, and then
don't just go by anyone that's not a masseuse, basically.
I think it's really cool that like with personal trainer, you can actually like have sub things, like you can have products. You can offer a service like cupping and massage and all that, but then you have to be like a massage person.
Yeah, you have to be qualified.
Yeah,
don't just go by anyone that says I can do cupping. It'll be like you lot going to a dentist.
Actually, I've heard.
It'll be like you guys going to a dentist.
Yeah, man. You know what? That dentist situation was so funny because he was new.
I was shook. I wasn't.
That was a welcome to Dubai moment.
Bro, it was the funniest thing because he was like, I'm looking at his face. He was like. And I was just so calm, and he was just like, "This guy is calm in all situations." Bro, I was willing to go in the chair, man. I was so ready.
It's a funny place, man.
I love it. I love it.
Get some cheap stuff. You get some.
We should go there after this.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down. Bro, it's where you go to get all the cheap gold and whatnot, right? So
not just cheap gold, but I think cheap
everything.
Abaya cheap.
Everything.
Your Moroccan jubbas, everything.
Everything.
They got everything there.
Everything is there. Everything there. Satwa, Dragon Mart.
The fake bags that
bro.
he was offended. I walked in here. I was like, oh, it's so fake. I want to do it. And he just like, okay, bro, what is it? He was getting like all angsty for some reason. I'm like, listen, you came here saying it's real. I knew it wasn't real, but I just kind of walked in. And he's like, yeah, we got this. It's obviously fake. I walked out, then got offended for what reason? Like, I'm not going to buy your stuff, man. It's not that deep, you know?
Yeah.
This is one thing as well, like some people need to understand about Dubai. There's a lot of fakes. Some people who may think that, yeah, you know what? Oh, this guy is a bowler. He's got a watch like this. Really and truly, bro, it's a fake watch. It's an everyone in.
Yeah.
I've seen the amount of like Travis,
fake,
the amount of Travis Scott trainers that I've seen that have been unreleased colorway. It's like, oh, okay, I didn't know that was out. But yeah, there is a lot of fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it, basically.
True. Nah, bro, you know what?
It's
Even from the beginning, I
confidence.
said this in the last podcast, bro. I started off wearing socks and slippers. My first ever real estate video or first time going to real estate, and still till now, I don't have socks on today. I'm still in the flip flops. Like, I'm just more like my approach.
What you're comfortable with.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm really comfortable, down to earth.
Like,
It's funny, today before we just come here, I was closing a rental deal, and I'm working with another agent, and I've gone to their office, and like when I saw all the agents like suit and tie and like this and like the awkwardness of the office, I just looked at my client and was like, this is exactly why I'm so glad I have my own real estate company. I work for myself because I don't have to deal with that pressure of being in the office and being like anxious and this and that. Like, you know, and the vibe of LaBreeze, big shout out to LaBreeze. Again, I'll give another shout out to them in this one. Like the culture and the vibe and how it's gonna be is like down to earth, trustworthiness, honest, like, you know, the Islamic approach. And another thing that I'm going to talk about it, there's this thing that is offered about halal options for payment plan, because a lot of people go on about the late fee.
Is a good topic.
The late fee.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, I have my connections, and there's a way around it. But if someone is serious and that's something that is preventing them from buying, I have developers that have contracts that agree to either remove it or offer a different way around it so that you don't fall into the late fee. But for me personally, what I have to say to all those people, because at first I was not to say that I'm like for it or against it, but why are you going to buy something if you're going to have a late fee? Because there's late fees in everything in Dubai. You like if you're late on a bill, this or that, if you're late, you understand?
Of course, yeah.
Like
consequences.
like holding your family visa. If you're late and you're overstay, you get overstay fine and this that. So when it comes to off-plan, why are you gonna buy something? You have the SPA, you signed the SPA. Why are you gonna buy something if you know you're not gonna be able to pay it? Like,